What up guys, Digital Slang, welcome back. Today the Air 3 Plus, another pair of clones, AirPod Pro clones. And these got me a little excited, right? The clone market, it's saturated, crazy, different styles of clones out there, and most of them are just okay, nothing great. A couple of them are better than the rest, and this is one of them. This is a really good pair of clones, one of the closest I think that I've tested, and I've tested a lot. This is the closest I've seen to the real AirPod Pros, and very good quality for a pair of clones. If I were to get these out on the street, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference except for ANC. Now, on the website, these do say 90% real ANC. That is not the case. The ANC button does work. It does do something. It even changes the volume some if you're listening to music and you turn ANC on, the music does sound a little better. I will give it that. But as far as 90% active noise cancellation on these, nah, that's not real. It does do something. It's more of a hybrid ANC, right? It might drown out a little bit, and I mean a little bit, like 25 decibels of noise. You know, some of those hybrid ANC headphones that I've tested on the channel have that, and they're okay. It doesn't really do much, but when you can really tell that it is doing something when you are listening to music. Good weight to these. They feel just like the originals. Wireless charging does work on here. In-ear detection does work. The fit test works. A lot of good things about this. These sound pretty good. Not as good as the real ones, but we're going to get into it. We'll go through all the testing that we normally do. I'll show you how everything works. The real USB Type-C to Lightning. We do get the silicone tips. And of course, inside of here, we get the user's manual, all of the normal stuff that we get with the AirPod Pros and a pair of clones. So let's take a look at these. Now we'll pull these out. We'll take a look at the case first. We do, of course, have the LED light on the front, the port on the bottom to charge, and we do get the real text on the back, just like the real ones. And the hinge on the back, it is a reverse hinge, and it works very well. Instant, doesn't go down at all. Very good quality. These things are probably the best quality clones that I've seen since I've been testing these. And on here, the real silicone tips, the real connection, the real vents. These are real metal vents on here. The bottom chrome ring, all the same. And the touch controls on here, the force touch. Now, no volume control, sadly enough, but the touch controls on here, they work very well, probably the best that I have seen. And that's what I like about these. Everything that it's supposed to do, or everything that it does, I should say, works very well. So we're gonna get into it, we're gonna connect them, and I'll show you everything, how it works, and give you my opinion at the end. These things are 47 bucks. I got them on AliExpress. Took me a little over a month to get them, but let's jump in, we're gonna connect them. Now on my iPhone, I am running the latest version of the beta 14.4. So let's connect them. If we open up the lid, now your AirPods Pro, we hit connect, hold the back of the button. Now there's also text on the inside of the lid as well. So very good quality with this pair of clones. So we're connected, we're gonna throw them in, and I will walk you through everything. Now once you have them in your ears and you're connected, you go and click this blue info button. You go in and you can see transparency mode is on, and it is working, and it works just like the originals very well. Now look, I'm not a big fan of transparency mode anyway. I could care less, but it does work, and it does sound like it does on the originals. Now you can rename it. You can turn transparency mode off, and when you get into touch controls, that will also activate transparency mode and noise cancellation. Now, noise cancellation on here, again, this button does work. You do get the real noise. It does something, but it's not much. So I'm just going to go out and say that it doesn't work on here, because it does change the volume a little bit, and music sounds a little better when you turn this on, when you're listening to music. But without that, it really doesn't do anything except give you the sound. It says it gives you 90%. there's no way that's true. Overall, I'm just going to say that it doesn't work, but it does do something with the volume and the sound when you're listening to music. So if we go in here, press and hold your AirPods, and again, touch controls, one of my favorite things on this pair here. They work fantastic, very well. Now I'm going to turn Siri on for my touch and hold for these. That's just how I usually run them. Now your ear tip fit test gives you the real song, and it does work. The real song is going to give me a good seal. If I take the right one out, it's going to say that it's no good. If I take them both out, it's going to say adjust or try a different ear tip. And if I put the left one in, play the fit test again, it gives you a good seal on the left. Now, it's not perfect, right? Any silicone tip you have in your ear, it's going to say good seal. So it's not perfect, but we are getting better. Automatic ear detection, this button does work, and I'll show you that when I am listening to music. Microphone, leave it where it's at. Now find my GPS on here. It does say that GPS does work on these. It does not work for me. I don't know if that's because of the beta for iOS or if I just have a faulty pair, but GPS, no GPS on here. Not a big thing for me. I don't really care about GPS anyway. So now we're gonna go in, we're gonna play some music, and I'll show you in-ear detection. I'll show you how they sound. Let's do in-ear detection right now, actually. So I'm going to play some music. You can see here, music is playing. If I take it out, it stops instantly, and I mean fast. You put it back in, and you play. Now, it would play automatically, but I did hit the touch control as I put it back in my ear. I'll try and be more careful. That's how good the touch controls work. They're very sensitive. So it did pause. If I put it back without hitting the touch controls, the music will start playing. Works very well. So I'm going to listen to some beats, and I'll tell you how they sound. So sound quality on these, this is one of the reasons why I like these. They are very loud, and they sound good. Still not as good as the real AirPod Pros. The real AirPod Pros sound pretty good. There's some bass on those. Now this has some bass, it's clear enough, it sounds pretty good, and it's very loud. These sound good. One of the best pairs of clones as far as sound quality goes that I've tested, hands down, bar none. These are really good as far as sound for a clone. Don't compare these to the real ones, but for a clone, they sound pretty good. There's some bass, it's clear, overall not too bad. Again, this is the best clone that I've ever tested. It's that simple. Now there are some flaws here still, right? Find My doesn't work on here. It says it's supposed to, and ANC, but let's be real, no clone has good ANC right now. It is coming, but as of today, nobody has it. So let's keep going. Now, there is some good noise isolation on here. It's very hard to hear myself talk right now, so if I'm yelling, I apologize. I'm going to play a video on YouTube. I've already checked it. I've used these now for a few days. There is no delay, no latency, but I just want to double check while I'm here live with you guys. So let's play video, check the latency one more time. No delay on iOS. iOS 14.4, the beta, everything's in sync just like it should. So Netflix, whatever you have, iPhones, Android phones, it will be in sync. Bluetooth 5.0 connects right away, works very well. Now let's jump in. We'll do a mic test. Hopefully the mic sounds pretty good. What's up, guys? The mic test, an Air 3 Plus, another super copy, super clone. This is probably the best clone I've ever tested. Everything that it's supposed to do, well, let me not say that, but everything that this thing does, it does really well. So really good clone. The Air 3 Plus Pros, Air 3 Plus. So let me know how the mic sounds. All right, guys, last test. We're going to do the touch controls. I'm going to show you how the touch controls work. And again, they work very well. Now, in the settings, you did see me press and hold. I did set that to Siri. So let's try that right away. If I'm playing music, press and hold on the right. Does activate Siri. And we'll play some music again. We'll do the left side. Once again, it does activate Siri. And you do get that real click sound that the real AirPod Pros work. And you don't have to, a lot of clones, you have to like find that sweet spot press real hard. It's not very sensitive. These are perfect. They work really good. Now, music is playing again. If we just single tap on the right bud, it's going to pause. We'll single tap on the left bud. It's going to play. Now, if we double tap, it will go to the next track. And on the left side, if we double tap, it will go to the next track as well. Now, 3 on the right should go to the previous track. That started that song over. 3 on the left, goes back. 3 on the left again, goes back. And we'll do one more time on the right. Goes back. Best touch controls on a clone I've tested. They work just like the AirPod Pros, just as good as the AirPod Pros as far as touch controls go. Sound quality on these things, really good. Not as good as the AirPod Pros, but for a clone, probably the best that I've heard. Wireless charging, Bluetooth 5.0. You got the text on the back, the text on the inside of the lid. Everything on the AirPod Pros, on the buds themselves, looks and feels just like the originals. I'm going to say it again. These so far, out of all the clones I've tested, these would be my favorite. They work the best. Overall, like, right? The whole thing, I'm putting together the whole thing, they work the best. So the Air 3 Plus, another AirPod Pro super copy. Guys, check it out. Now, if you want to learn more about clones, check out the AirRep Discord. I'll leave the link below. They know everything about clones. They can tell you where to buy really good clones. They offer a lot of insight on the whole clone world, right? So AirReps, I'll leave the link below. Join their Discord. They also have a Reddit page, so I'll leave both of those links below. Check them out, guys. Also, check out my other channel, Slangcast. That channel is now running once again. That is the original channel that was stolen and hacked. It is now called Slangcast. We will be doing weekly live streams on there, as well as some podcast style videos, as well as some creator spotlight interviews. I'm going to do a creator spotlight series. We're going to interview big and small creators. It's a platform for everybody to just get some shine, to just talk, get yourself out there, get your content on there. I don't care how small of a channel you are. If you want to come hang, be interviewed, tell us about your channel, let me know, drop a comment, or you can send an email. The email is in the description. You can hit me up there. But that's it for the video, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, Digital Slang, and I'll be back soon. These are the Air 3 Plus. Check them out. Peace.